May the 24th, 2018. Dear Video Diary. Went outdoors this afternoon. I'd forgotten what it was like. Quite cold, isn't it? Don't know why I did it. Just for a change, really. I'd done all the Amazoning in the morning, put in a couple of hours at work, finished weekly self-diagnosis. Then had over an hour when nothing scheduled in the organiser at all, so happened to turn head away from screen. There was light coming in through the window. Wondered where it was coming from. Sometimes hard to get legs to work, but stood up, opened blind. Sun was shining, almost blinded me. This won't do, I thought. Used to like sun. So went out. Bit cold. Forgotten the need to put on another layer of clothing. Still, walked on along streets and into town centre. Places there we can meet other people, which also makes a change. Coffee bar one end of Amazon window and cafe at the other end. Haven't had undelivered food for months, so went in and had a sandwich. Actually like High Street nowadays. It hasn't got all those old outlets we used to have to call into. Remember them? Shops, used to call them. Seems lunatic now, but used to go outdoors to buy things. Actually had the things in the outlets and had to take them home myself. And had a thing called cash made up of coins and bits of paper to pay for them with. Funny how you remember the little things. Those were the days. Anyway, went out into the street again, spent an hour or so looking in Amazon windows, but it's not the same. Somehow I don't feel really shopping unless I'm looking at a screen. Went home, watched a movie, went to bed. Quite an eventful day, really. Is this the future which awaits us? Many would say it is, particularly techno freaks. If that's the case, perhaps we should be planning for it now, so that Haverhill can be ahead of the game. What is the point of debating pedestrianisation? It may be completely irrelevant. What is the point of trying to attract the market leaders to have stores in Haverhill? Most of them are retracting, not expanding. If they get here, they might be closing down within a year or two. All they need is a website, and perhaps a window in the high street to keep them in the mind of their customers. The street would then be made up of fast food outlets, coffee bars, bookies, amusement arcades, and charity shops, the only places which will be holding real stock. It's quite a frightening vision. Just a minute. What am I saying? It isn't a vision. It's reality. That's what we have already. Whoopee! It seems like we're ahead of the game after all. All we have to do is wait until Cambridge, Bury and Braintree are like this too, and it'll all be a level playing field. And we won't have to travel anywhere, so we won't need a railway or a monorail. It's a utopian future after all. Me? I'll probably have to drive to deepest Wales or the north of Scotland to find a real shop. I still prefer real things.